this wonderful, magnificent human being. We are privileged to have him on our platform. Venkatesh ji is a very, practical expression of what we stand for. His life is actually an adventure. Okay. I mean, if you look at his activities on Facebook and the things that he's doing, sometimes I envy him. Yeah, this guy really does so many things. Amazing. So, Venkatesh, over to you and over to your 7 minutes. Thank you so much for choosing to speak today.
Actually, this new set of things of one of us speaking here was actually, I felt that I should talk one day or maybe some of the times. And today's Shair Kuldeep Ji ne jo kaha, now it is put me into thinking whether I am whether my talk is better than silence. So I'll talk about EMC, my joining EMC, and what it's meant to me and what it means to me. Like I knew and I know actually Sukhdeep Malwai from 2014 or so. We are friends from about 9 years on Facebook. And in 2015, he had gone to UK or somewhere. And I had asked him a simple question. Are you back in India or still abroad? That was a simple question. He answered within 2-3 hours saying, I am back in India. And so every now and then some one-liner, one message I used to put to Sukhdeep ji, like what I learned about Malwai families all over the world. What does Malwai means? Like Punjabi family or whatever. Just a curiosity, and I was putting. He was acknowledging it and all. And after 7 years, one day he said, you join EMC. And next day he made me a member of EMC. And from that day, almost now it was the time of lockdowns and all. And we are meeting here every day morning. I have I have come to contact with the people. I have understood them. Sometimes I think 7 minutes, in 7 minutes, 3 minutes, I can speak of any one of the person like Hasina ji, like Shakti, like Kunain, or anybody. I can speak 2-3 minutes just on them. So they have a set of things. All are very good. Other things and all. There was one Shamsuddin also who was coming. He was walking in Dubai or wherever. And nowadays I'm not seeing him. Lot of people join and lot of people have stopped due to some reasons. I was also thinking I had stopped going for swimming at 7 o'clock in the morning, 7 to 8. So this clashed with our morning meeting now. So few days I went and met the old friends, all seniors like me. And actually then I thought about making a plan, going to swimming in the evening and attending morning session here. So like that, out of all the sessions of EMC attended so far, nearly 200, I loved one Jonita, a dietitian, survivor of cancer, who had given a lecture, which I loved very much. So that was, I even, that YouTube link I had kept with me to ask anybody if they are willing to join EMC. I would, such people will come here and talk. It was about our food and habits and other things to survive such a dreadful disease as cancer. So apart from that, what else? I met Rama. Out of all these people, in October, I met Rama for in Bangalore. I was there. He was such a wonderful person. This group is giving us chances to meet a lot of people and understand people. And now about my lecture or whatever I want to convey. It's a once I want to convey a small story, and also about life when you have limitations. Like I got a mother 86, and my wife is looking after her, of course, with a full-time nurse and all. But my mother feels very comfortable when her son is around. So now it has become like even if I go for a week or whatever, we pretend that I'm still here in at home because she has lost a time sense and all, but she communicates. So we are putting in, and what I want to give as advice is there are a lot of things. There is no limitation for our mind, and with our new technologies and all, we have lot of opportunities of being in a small place also and doing things. Like my day begins with feeding crows, dogs, and cats. And I see them coming every day. And before I wake up, they start cacaing, wanting food. So, and I see that if I move out of town also, I make certain arrangements that their plate is filled in the morning, and we keep water for them. And the dogs also wait for biscuits. And as the each one, I wonder, this is magnificent creation of God, and each have a brain, and they have their whatever tendencies. Like the crow shares with the all other crows immaterial, and it I don't feed them the same thing. I think they are like us. They require it varied taste. So I pick some chaklis, I pick some biscuits, other things and all, and different tastes, and put them. The each crow, whatever feels tasty, it picks it, but it will never fight with the other. So it allows each one its own freedom. Whereas when we put the same thing here for the dog, whichever is a superior one, strong, it drives away others. It doesn't go and eat immediately. It drives away others and ensures that he's bossing over the others. And there are cats, they are also having a different tendency. You learn. And other thing I want to tell you is when you cannot, when your limitations is there about charity, other things, be good to the people who are serving you, like your milkman, your person who is in the neighborhood, other things. And even in a small house, you try to get along with your relatives or whoever who is envying you or whatever, till the point where you can bear with them. You have to be like, when you can't, what is the use of being too good to the world when you are not good to your own people around you, and your neighbor, other things and all. Each one has difficulty in this, particularly during lockdown period and other things and all. They had this thing. So each one, we help in our own neighborhood, our milkman, our maid servant, other things and all, to the extent we can. They will remember you for life. And it is good to donate to people who will help you in the future, or who are there in this thing, other than unknown donors, like you are giving to the society, other things and all. So you do that when you can afford it. But when you can't, you ask them. If anybody is tired or anything, you ask them, will you eat something? Will you drink water or whatever? When the in hot sun, the courier person comes or anything, give a smile and do something. You can be good to the extent in this one. And if I have another 2 minutes, I'll end it with a small story that good and bad things are your concepts. Like there's nothing actually good or nothing actually bad. There was a philosopher, old man, and he was living in the hills, and he had a horse. The entire family loved the horse and all. And one day the horse went and disappeared. So everybody says, so sad, the horse is lost. Then family told, no, something good may come out of it. And after a few days, the horse came with a female horse, and everybody was very happy about the female horse and said, such a nice thing. Then the old man said, something bad also may come out of it. And the young son of the old man, he went on the horse and fell and broke his leg. So everybody said such bad thing happened. Then the old man again said, no, something good may come out of it. So the country, they were drafting for military. All healthy people were enrolled. And because the leg was broken, this young son was not taken away. So they felt he was relieved of going to the war and losing life. So like this, each set of thing, it is where you look out for this thing, and you must be happy in all situations. It's God's decision, and something good is coming out of it. Thank you all for listening to me.
Thank you, 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 sir. Very nice of you to engage us. And on that note, anybody else wants to say anything before we let you go forward with the day and create your day? Gaurav, would you like to say something?
I'm delighted to be back in the community. I have had my ups and downs over the last few months, and it's great to be here. And good to see Venkatesh ji share about his life and how he has benefited from being part of this community. I just like to know what he does.
You will envy
Besides
him.
Swimming and coming to empowering morning conversations.
You see, he's tiring himself all over again. He's retired. So he's keeping himself really busy, believe me. He's quite a movie buff, just like I am. So if you go to Facebook,
Same
you'll
here.
see all his posts with all the movies that he's watching. Never misses any, I think.
I
First day,
review,
first show. Wala. Yeah, what are you saying, Venkatesh?
no, I review them. I have been a part of making of movies. I have done small roles and all. And I join all groups of film festivals and other things. What
See?
time permits, I do everything.
See?
I
Great.
just post some food photographs which are very famous in Facebook now. A lot of people recognize me. They say that your this thing is good.
Yeah, mouth watering.
No, actually what made me post them is some people said that when they get difficulty in the morning in busy day schedule, they feel very happy to look at those food as if they are eating it. So even when I'm very hungry, I just click a photo before I eat.
That's beautiful. Yes, see, the